Hey everybody, my name is Nobody. I'm going to be casting this 2v2 matchup. This is going to be the qualifier stage in the Masters of Arabia tournament, hosted by SMB and quite a few other people. Unfortunately, I don't remember all their names. But anyway, we're going to have Joro and NoName. They're going to face off against Immortal and OptimusPrime. And this is going to be a best of three. As you notice, we have some pretty crazy civs here. I do love the settings of this tournament, because we do get to see these pretty crazy civ matchups. Anyway, let's introduce the teams. In the blue colors, we're gonna have, and in the dark blue, we're gonna have Joro playing as the Britons. In the teal, we're gonna have NoName7 playing as the Spanish, and both these players I think are around 1600 level skill. On the right side, we're gonna have Immortal playing as the Spanish in orange, and in green, we're gonna have OptimusPrime playing as the Mongols. And both these players, I think, are around 1650 skill. I'm not exactly sure of their skill levels. So very interesting civ matchups. You might be asking, if you know me, I love to watch non-mirror civs. I love to see the strategy involved with it. That's why I look at the tech tree every time. But one of the things you might criticize is unfairness, and one of the ways to mitigate that is for the next game. The civ matchups are going to be switched. So, for example, we have Britons and Saracens for one team and Mongols for Spanish. Those are going to switch teams for the next game. And then the third game is just going to be team random civs. But anyway, let's take a look at our civs. Joro's going to be playing as the British, so the British are going to have some really good archers. Going to have a good Dark Age eco due to their shepherds working faster. Great Castle Age eco due to the town centers costing less. And then great archers. Archer range is working fast. And extra range for the archers. So very good archer civ, very good civ on Arabia in general. Joro is going to have a forward gold, going to want to have to defend that. It's not that bad though, it's not that forward. It's a little dicey though, might want to build his walls out in this direction. 2 forward stones. Back wood looks pretty safe. This wood also looks pretty safe, pretty good saturation on it. So not the worst map from Joro, going to want to make sure he keeps control of the gold. His opponent on the right side, playing as Spanish. Interesting. So British versus Spanish. Spanish, they like to go for their fast castles, either into knights or conquistadors. Conquistadors, which can be absolutely excellent. But it's not always possible on every map. Let's take a look at Immortal's map. He's got a gold. It's kind of exposed. He started his houses in kind of a wall. Maybe he can finish off towards this side and close off with his gold. However, at the top side, again, it's a pretty nasty map. Maybe you can wall in through here, maybe not. And these walls can be pretty nasty as well. So overall, I would say Immortal's map is not very wallable. So this fast castle strategy is not looking as viable, because he could just get rushed early on, and then early GG. What did the Spanish have? I was asked this earlier. What did the Spanish have other than their fast castle strategies? They are able to go for a pretty good scout rush, and one of the underutilized strategies is probably a trush from the Spanish. The extra tower building speed does come in handy. And looking at Joro's map, it is a little bit vulnerable to a trush. Imagine a tower just in this area. We'll be able to take gold and wood, and then just one tower in this area will take away both stones for Joro. So that could be on the cards. Let's go over to Immortal's ally, OptimusPrime, playing as the Mongols. We all know the Mongols. Very strong early game due to their scout bonus. And it's a team bonus, remember. And also the super fast uptime with their hunting bonus. Castle Age, they kind of don't have much going for them. They do get camels. And in Imperial Age, they have the super great Elite Mangadai. And really great Siege. So these two civs, really great powerhouses in Imperial Age. Again, the Spanish trade bonus. Pair that with Elite Mangadai, and the other team's not going to want to take this into late game. NoName, he's going to be playing as the Saracens, a pretty good late game civ, but they don't have anything going for them early game. So the Mongols going to have an advantage throughout most of this game. And then late game, I still think the Mongols have the advantage. Although Mamluks might be good against the Spanish later on. In fact, I'm sure they'll be good against the Spanish. But overall, late game civ matchup does go to OptimusPrime and Immortal. So if I was them, I might want to try to delay the game out to that stage. Meanwhile, NoName, try to do the best job you can. Britain's going to be a pretty good civ. on Arabia, though. Joro is going to go for his 3 Militia Drush. That's standard for the Britons. Gonna get mauled by a wolf on the way over. Immortal has walled up his wood already. And he's going up to the next stage. It looks like he's going to go for a Scout Rush. I'm almost certain on that. OptimusPrime also looking to go for a Scout Rush. He is up on 21 pop. Definitely can go up earlier as Mongols. There's a little debate, though, what the best population as Mongols is to go up. And NoName has Drush. His Drush is moving out. Should be able to hit the berries. Looks like... Can't tell what he's doing. Let's keep an eye on the Drush. Walled on the berries. And these militias are going to harass the berries of OptimusPrime. Will they get a villager, though? They'll get a scout. That's definitely something. There's Immortal's Feudal Age. Oh, only going up with the barracks now. That's late. Want to have the barracks up. Oh, and he's not even going to get the walls up on the wood line either. So Immortal's definitely taking some damage. So far Joro's Drush paying off. OptimusPrime has his stable up now. Men-at-Arms for Joro. This could be a good decision as well. Men-at-Arms are pretty decent against scouts. All these militias though are in a little bit less HP, so hard to say. Ooh, this this villager's gonna get caught in the middle of nowhere, and she's gonna go down. Joro's gonna go with an archer range. She's gonna go Drush into archers, which is your standard play as the Britons. And his economy looks pretty good at home. Here comes the Scout Rush from OptimusPrime. Very smart walling from NoName7. Only thing that is exposed is his berry villagers. How many villagers do you have on berries, though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do you really need 8, 9 villagers on berries? Let's check NoName7's resources. Yeah, not enough for a fast castle. I wonder if he's going to try to still go for it, though. He's making spearmen. Scouts of OptimusPrime, they're going to go over to hit Joro. And this can catch Joro off guard, especially if NoName7 hasn't signaled his ally. But OptimusPrime, he's going to back down. This woodline would have been a good target. What's with these suicidal villagers of Immortal? Oh, and he goes down. So Men-at-Arms upgrade paying for itself there. They're going to do some work on the scouts, but no kills ultimately. Good play from Joro. And here's the Castle Age from NoName7. Hasn't built any army quite yet. His build could have been a little bit cleaner. Anyway, OptimusPrime scouts haven't done a lot of damage. I think they could have done a little more damage on NoName7. And they definitely could have done damage on Joro, so 2 missed opportunities. And despite what I thought was a civ disadvantage earlier in the game, NoName7 and Joro, they are going up to them. They are clearly in the lead this game, I think. Let's check OptimusPrime. He's got plenty of farms. He'll be up to the next stage in no time. And Optimus is up. So both players on the top side. I think he could have gotten through there, though. He's gonna go for another stab. No, he's gonna go to the gold. Gonna go. No. Okay. NoName7's getting the crossbow upgrade. Doesn't have a lot of crossbows, though. 18 minutes of the game and only 3 crossbows. Not too much going on right now. Looks like Immortal's going to lose his scouts. He's going to take 2 archers with him. And where's Immortal on going to the next age? Let's check. Immortal, he's pretty far away. Far away from where he should be. And then Joro. Joro's the better click up. Let's go to NoName7. Can't afford Baiken Arrow at this point. It's a critical upgrade for him. Especially to be fending off knights.
Yes.
No. Immortal, you're not going to be okay for very long if this hole stays open. Oh, the villager's going though. Here comes the archers. And the wall's finished. Oh, and the archers are through the walls. Remember Saracen's team bonus here, able to get through walls easier with archers. Yes, and it did finally have an effect on the game. And OptimusPrime's just lurking around trying to find the army of NoName7, which he can clean up. Only 4 spearmen in the mix, that's really not a lot. One villager down. Oh, I thought it was gonna get away. 2 villagers down, that's not a bad raid. And where is OptimusPrime's other wood? He's gotta go... Ugh. Look at his woods. Oh, they're disgusting. And the archers, luckily, they get to go into the little pond. Might be a good time for a siege workshop. And Joro, he's continually putting the hurt onto into Immortal. Immortal looks like lost another 2 villagers on this wood line. Secret wood line. Joro's gonna attack from the right side. Where are the knights going? They're gonna run as fast as they can for the little pond. Oh, but the pond's been walled! Clutch play! Clutch play from OptimusPrime. Look at that. Oh, they all died. Oh man, that's a great play. And that's going to bring them back in the game just a little bit. Now Optimus Prime's left with a huge army. NoName7 is only left with what's at his base. NoName7 is on 3 town centers now. Optimus Prime is also on 3 town centers. Villager difference 46 to 41, not a big difference. Immortal, this is where the big difference is though. Immortal is on 2200 score, Joro's on 2800 score. Joro has a bigger army, Immortal has no army that I can see. I don't know what he's going for. And 3 town centers for Immortal, 1 town center for... Sorry, 1 town center for Immortal, 3 for Joro. What is Immortal going for? Oh, he's going for plenty of scouts. He's still in feudal age, my bad, I missed this. But why is he still in feudal age? You know, surely he's not thinking of bringing his scouts under town centers. I think it's time for either him to sling or to go to castle age. Big army from Joro. And ballistics too. Ballistics on Britain's knights. Wow. Britain's archers. Wow. So at this point in the game, nice advantage for Joro and NoName. Definitely better armies. The thing is, remember about this matchup though, Spanish and Mongols, you're expecting the Britons to have an advantage, possibly over the Civs. And you're not going to want to let these Civs go to late game for Trey to get started, for Mangadai to come out, because at that stage, I don't think the Brit and Saracens could have much of a chance. So we'll have to see Joro and NoName finish out this game. Also something interesting in this game, Immortal and Optimus Prime, they're going for a pure cavalry build, while Joro and NoName going for pure archers. Immortal, he's still stuck onto 1 town center. And still losing scouts. Joro, he's been on 3 town centers for quite some time. Joro's now at 70 villagers. Immortal's still stuck at 40 villagers. Optimus Prime, 67 villagers. NoName7, 72 villagers. And just lurking with his crossbows. Let's see if Joro's overextending. He could lose the entirety of his army if he is. And here comes the battle. So you're going to want to disconnect the spearmen, I think, at this point from the archers. So the spearmen can do their thing. And with every step, the spearmen are just going to slow down the archers. It's funny to watch the spearmen just go back and forth, not sure what to do. Because they don't have anything to fire. Here comes the second army from NoName7. We should see some better communication between these two players to have their armies grouped together. This is going to be enough crossbows though to fend off these knights. And I wouldn't be afraid to push in if I was NoName7. NoName7 has now clicked up to the next age. He's going to be going into Arbalest. He's mining a little stone also. So maybe in the long term, thinking about Mamelukes. It's going up with another range though. Meanwhile, Immortal's doing what I think he has to do. He's going aggressive. He's put all of his resources into going forward. Yeah, he's got 3 town centers now. Let's see what he can do. Joro's up to the next age. As soon as he gets Arbalest and Bracer, and has a reasonable amount of them, it's going to be all over. He's going to go to Pikeman instead, though. Which will also be a reasonable asset. My only hope for him, though, is to make... He needs to get enough pikemen out really quickly. And that's good use of Oasis, too. Want to get a little bit more in there, but that's going to be sufficient. Here come the knights. No pikemen yet in sight. And NoName7 just a little too scared to push in. You know, why not try to poke on this side? Anti-clutch is not a thing, I don't think. There's got to be a different word for that. Let's check Joro's resources. He needs 600 gold for the halb upgrade, I believe. I'm going to check the price, actually, because I should know this. Pikeman... Yeah, 600 gold. And he's got the 600 gold as well. Anyway, here comes the Knights. Immortal is doing some good damage onto Joro, though. Ooh, this is risky. And here's Arbalest done for NoName7. These Knights stand absolutely no chance. Big mangonel shots! Oh my gosh, look at this! Such destruction. And there's the halb upgrade. I would give OptimusPrime and Immortal a good chance in this game, though. That is, if OptimusPrime can keep his castles up and upgrade to Elite Mangadai. He's only going up now. Here comes a few rams from NoName7. We need to see a lot more, though. Where are the rams from NoName7? Ah, you gotta be making... He's gonna go for bombard cannons, actually. There's a slower option, though. And speed is always of the essence when you're trying to close out a game. Oh, thank you, Let's Improve, for resubscribing. We do appreciate all your subscriptions. And they do help fund tournament-related events, such as this one. Here's finally the bombard cannon upgrade. They're gonna come out. Has OptimusPrime bought enough time? Or has NoName7 been too slow? And Joro's gonna run headlong into her castle. Oh, please don't waste the bombard cannons, please. Yeah, okay. They're gonna go in the castle. Knights are gonna get shredded by Arbalest if they close the distance. Okay. Britain's Arbalest too. No, these are Saracens, my bad. Not quite the same thing. Ooh, Cavalier, that's... Mongol's Cavalier not the greatest. You need all the armor upgrades, especially when going against archer-type units. It makes a huge difference. And with that, I think that Joro and NoName7 are going to take this game finally. I mean, if you think about 10 attack for an Arbalest, 4 armor for a Mongol's cavalry. Arbalest is going to be doing 6 damage. With any other cavalry, Arbalest will be doing 4 damage. So what, a 20%? 20%? That's about a third difference. Versus 2, what are you doing? Well, Immortal's been down most of this game. Look at the score between him and Joro. My Eco GG. All that's left is Joro to add some siege, upgrade to Arbalest, and start pushing in on the castles and surrounding Immortal's base. And to see one last fight with these Cavalier. NoName's going to drop another castle to secure some more resources. And I think we're going to see one last fight before the end of this game. I hope we do. Another critical upgrade the Mongols lacking, a lack of ringer archer armor on skirmishers. Oh, God. Oh, they're just melting. What are the Cavalier doing? They don't want to go in. Oh, but they have to. Die for your country. And that's it. That's them. You suck, I was fighting too. And no GG from OptimusPrime. He's salty. Immortal was hit pretty early on. The game was over a lot earlier, I think. Was it? Nah, probably not, but Immortal was hit early on. There's no need to be salty, I think.